What's going on, Solid Steppers? What's up, Solid Steppers? This is Miss Ward coming to you with a day in the life. I just finished my workout this morning, and so now I'm starting on Sunday morning because I don't know why the hell people think this shit is glamorous. It really ain't. It's called dedication and work. All right, I'm tying up some loose ends from yesterday. Of course, I'm in a hotel because I travel basically 7 days a week. And I'm basically trying to get it in right now. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through my notes for the week, and I'm making sure I streamline everything. I have some jobs this morning. I'm on Central Time, so that means I'm kind of weirded out. I was on the East Coast yesterday. Now I'm on the West Coast, and I'm getting it in. So basically what I'm doing now is all loose ends I have, straightening them out right now, part orders, things of that nature. So prime example, had a job yesterday on a GE. When I got there, diagnosed it, it's going to need a main board, condenser. While I'm there, I'm going to take care of the fresh food fan along with the condenser fan because I'm just one of those people. I know it's going to go out. Let me handle it now. And then that customer doesn't have a recall or issue like that. And that comes from experience, and that's what I'm talking about, how you got to get out here and get it out the mud. That's why when I'm telling people I don't really have nothing for them, it's because I really don't. At the end of the day, you got to be focused, man. And right now, this ain't fun, man. It really ain't. This is why I call my company Laser. I call it Laser because while everybody else playing, I'm grinding. I'm in the middle of several programs. I have coaching students I got to deal with today. I got to keep my foot in their ass so they don't embarrass me, make sure they're successful. Because, the reality is when you don't push yourself and you got somebody else pushing you, it's one thing. But to be able to coach people to the point where they can push themselves, give them the resources, and then wean them off of you so they can go do it on their own is a whole nother feat. That's why I'm not a big fan of dealing with a lot of people at the same time, because at the same time I'm coaching them, I'm coaching myself. There are people who are coaching and pouring into me so I can next level. And that's it. There's no secret sauce. The sauce is to get your ass up and go to work. Now let's talk about my morning. I really didn't want to do this shit today. Literally. I just had a 8.5, 9-hour drive with stops, maybe 10-hour drive from the other coast. And so I'm here, but I have commitments. I have a lot of customers, a lot of appointments. I got subs. I got to handle it. And, I can't complain because the point is there are people who don't have shit. And then I got to get out here and figure out how the hell I'm going to make this work. And still maintain the level of quality and excellence. So people who want to get out here and do this, it ain't what you think. Shout out to my boy on the East Coast. On the West Coast. Mark is doing his thing. Unbelievable. You guys go check out his channel, Appliance Boss. This is a polite, polished guy. For all y'all that can't stomach Miss Ward, that's the guy for you. And I'm good with that because I feel like it's room for all of us here. I'm just really no nonsense. And I'm preparing you for the hard shit that's coming, because a lot of you guys sit here and watch our videos and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But the reality is, can you get out here and do this, Like right now, I'm all ashy on the camera. I don't even know where my damn lotion at, but I'm sure I got some. But the reality is, you got to focus, man. And so whatever you're going to do, you want to take the time and focus on putting systems in place so that if you push a button, things are going to be all right. You can disappear and take a break, and that's really what I'm doing. I'm loading up automation and things of that nature, and I'm leveling those things out. But at the end of the day, y'all got to work, man. This like I said, the fundamentals are the fundamentals. Like me, I have to be disciplined to do the basic things that I normally do to keep things in order. I steadily have orders coming in, customers that need service, and I can't complain. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So I'm just giving you guys a little quick tidbit of what my world looks like, because a lot of people think it's glamorous when it's work. It's work. But I put it in such a way that it pays off on a daily basis. It challenges me it keeps me on my toes, because for me it's it's important that I'm constantly reaching for my best self. And so I put myself in situations so that I can achieve things that others may consider impossible, as they might not even consider it a human feat. But at the end of the day, you put systems in place, do what you got to do, and then you do your part. See, I think the biggest thing that people misunderstand is the level of discipline. And that doesn't mean perfect, that just means discipline. Don't get it twisted. I mean, it's a process. Like, I probably dropped some balls yesterday that I knew I was supposed to handle it, but instead of me staying on my process, I wanted to say, okay, I'll get to that later, and it came back. It didn't bite me per se, but it bit me in my standards, meaning I don't want no phone calls. I want to handle everything. So, because when I turn my attention to A, I want to focus on A. If I got a distraction coming from B because I had a loose end, then who is that on? That's on me. And that's how you got to deal with business. When you're dealing with business, you got to understand you are responsible for everything. Customer complaints, customer concerns, dropping the ball, not communicating with a customer like you normally would. You can't be irritated when a customer calls you if you didn't provide all the information. You should be answering all the questions. We've done this. This is not new. We've done this same process with multiple customers. So you should have a blueprint or a template that tells you what to do, how to do it, so you can put their concerns aside and ease any fears they may have and move forward. And that's what I do. My business is extremely transactional, but of course I have clients that need that extra touch. So I make sure everything's in order. So if I have to sit there and hold their hand, tell them it's gonna be all right, I can do that in a genuine way. And I think that a lot of people don't understand when to code switch. Yeah, I'm a boss. I'm a beast. I'm always in beast mode. But there are times when I have to take that persona off and be a concerned business owner and a concerned person when I go into an elderly person's home and they live by themselves and family's not visiting and there's some concerns there. You got to be able to listen to them, because guess what? You're going to be that person. Plus, as their customers I deal with, they remind me of my grandmothers, my grandfathers. They remind me of people who were lighthouses along the way in my own life. So I have to, number one, show respect and humble myself. Because you got to understand, a lot of times you see people going through stuff, and that's really a mirror. Because a part of you is there whether you like it or not. And that one wrong decision can put you in some situations. And life is a learning experience. There's no shortcuts, because whatever you put out, your ass is gonna get back in some shape or form, and be prepared to pay the piper. So I think it's important that as you move along, that you get extremely clear of your purpose, your goals, your desires. A lot of people out here don't even know what the hell they want. They don't know what they're going to do. They're constantly looking to me and other people like myself and trying to see what we're doing. But the reality is, what the hell are you doing? I was just talking to my sister the other day, and they were going to buy things for their vision boards and things like that. Her and her husband, they move as a team. I have so much respect, because I've seen them go through their ups and downs, but they are still connected. And these were when my sister and my brother-in-law got together when they were younger, so they were still growing and becoming who they are today. And they've had grace with each other, and they've gone through the everything. And I gotta respect it. And they keep people out their damn business. For all y'all married couples, hint hint, keep people out your damn business. Your house is your house, And the reality is, though, I watched them grow, and I applaud that. So the reality is, for all y'all that got ride or dies, that's real ride or dies, don't mess up, because there ain't nothing out here. But I digress. The reality is, it look glamorous, and that's wonderful, but there's a price you pay for every choice you make. You have to be willing to put in the work and be willing to pay those prices. And as you elevate, it ain't gonna get no easier. The prices just get bigger, higher, like inflation. But, you can always look back and say, I did that. if that was what brings you satisfaction. What brings me satisfaction is pushing myself beyond all limits and coming out on top no matter what. Because what makes me happy makes me happy. What makes me looks like success to me looks like success to me. So that's enough of y'all. I'm 10 minutes in. I'm giving y'all a little day in the life, but like I said, order your steps, be the best you could be, and never look back. This was signing off.